actually had on the show.
We actually have on the show.
Yeah.
We're going to actually try to get another interview from him this weekend. Although they say that Adam McLaughlin is actually in this book. He's actually not here to make it this weekend. I don't know why. And then you can check out some of Adam's great work in our charity calendar.
And he's got some brand new stuff coming.
David
So,
Matt Decker, the creator of the Fanatics and the Fan logo, Mr. Scotty Richard.
yay.
Isaac Crawford and Caesar Crawford is also in the Fanatics and the Fan charity calendar.
Cool.
And those, that's just some of the most amazing.
Honestly, some of the most impressive stuff has come from the art show, the competition that's running right now.
Yep.
They're great.
It's amazing. Some of the other organizations that are here, and I'm just going to just chime in because we've actually done a lot of these. Rubicon, right here in Springfield, right across the
Rubicon's
street.
a barrel of fun.
Barrel of Fun this year, they actually had Jake the Snake Roberts,
Yep.
which you gotta love a legend. Lebanon MegaCon, which we did, had lots of fun.
Super fantastic
Well,
fun.
they didn't allow you there, Alexis, because they have standards.
See, that was one of my favorites.
Okay, you told me to be nice today, and now you're mean to me.
That was one of my favorites.
That's why I told you to be nice. Go ahead,
That
Brandon.
was one of my favorite shows I did was at Lebanon Con because we had
Lebanon MegaCon.
MegaCon. It was we had the worst comic podcast and then the terrible movie podcast.
Yes.
Those guys still rock.
They still rock, and actually we've been invited to do that mega podcast again. At any time, they all love this.
Yeah, they got me in touch with the Heroes Initiative, which is a great organization. Just Hero Initiative, just go there, figure out what it is. It's great.
The DecuCon out of Jeff City, which we've been invited to do their show, and we just haven't had the time.
Doesn't it run parallel in other cons?
Yeah, it runs parallel. Actually,
Like
we can't.
there are a lot
like 8 cons at one weekend, and we can't do them all. The Costuming Guild of the Ozarks, these are amazing people. Some of their games, some of the guns and stuff they have, Keith, it's just amazing. Springfield Pathfinder.
Yep.
I actually learned how to play Pathfinder from these people. Everybody play Pathfinder?
I mean, it's not that different from D&D, to be fair.
Didn't I just tell you to be nice?
That is nice.
Found a way to backhanded insult me?
It would be mean if I said that D&D was more complicated, so people play Pathfinder to learn.
So moving on.
Eternal Armory.
Children's Miracle Network Hospital.
They
actually have a little bingo game. I think it's awesome.
What do you win, though? Like, I've seen people filling them out. Do you
An
win
extra
something?
life.
Like a real one?
I got 9 of them myself.
Because, I mean, if I'm going to go and, like, do something crazy later today, I need to know.
Hey, okay.
Oh, yeah, wait a minute.
Let's turn Brandon's mic off, too.
That was great. High five.
Springfield Nerd Fit, which is an organization that I have 1,000% support. Me and Alexis are going to be doing some stuff with them.
Exercise, no. I, cannot even.
And what's funny is it all started from a conversation of literally the statement was made, we're nerds, we're sedentary, we play video games, we don't need nothing like that. The next day, Springfield Nerd Fit was created, and Catherine and her team went to work to try to show the nerds that they can do more than just sit around and play video games. So I will support Catherine forever. You can clap for that. Yeah, we can clap for being in.
They had a story on NPR about that, how there's people that have set up to help gamers and geeks, realize that fitness actually works with what you're doing.
Hey,
so
we
this
get
all.
up to play video games, too.
Yeah.
I don't know how you stream at your screen, but whatever.
It's done more for fitness.
Yes, it has.
I don't know. I actually heard about someone the other day who was talking about how Pokemon Go has literally kind of ruined their life because now they go outside and they get a lot of fresh air, and so all their inside houseplants are dying, and they are just horrible. Everything's covered in dust.
I'm sure they're no longer as pale as they were.
I don't know. My skin just kind of reflects the sun. I don't even wear sunscreen.
And you guys have to forgive me. I just noticed I did this. It was not done intentional, but they stuck vendors' booths in between my artist booths. Marty Salzman.
Marty!
I can never pronounce Nicholas. His last name was Atreides. When did he change it?
Don't look at me. I'm not his lawyer.
I don't know.
Anyway, Nicholas Atreides, and I don't know what his new last name is. I'm not going to try to pronounce it. It has way too many vowels. Joe Asher. Carmen, the actual painter, she's out there. She's looking. She did. Have you seen her rendering for the Power Rangers? Oh, it's right. Actually, she put it right next to her Turtles one at MegaCon. I loved her work. And how often do you come to a nerd con and see an actual painter actually out there painting? It's like you only ever see one or two. So and I've seen her at like 4 cons now. She rocks.
You guys missed out on really just. You're missing out, I should say, on a lot of really cool artists and other guests here, and this is just what we've named so far. So, but look, G.A.M.E, nothing like it, and if you're not here with us right now, make plans to do next year because it's year 9 is just going to be awesome.
Hey, don't blow off this year. It still goes on tomorrow.
Yeah,
and the rest
depending on when we
and tickets are only $10 if you come tomorrow.
And actually, we're actually live right now, buddy. You can actually come out to the costume contest hosted by yours truly, Hawk from Fanatics and the Fan, of course.
Is that tomorrow?
That is tonight at 8 o'clock.
Okay, that's what I thought.
There's also another guest of honor, Peter Mosen. Brandon, you know a little bit about him, don't you?
Oh yeah, done a lot of work with the Ghostbusters stuff. If you've seen the old Ghostbusters movies, you've enjoyed his work. He does a lot of great stuff. He's a really cool guy, and he's wonderful to talk to. He loves his fans, so get over there and talk to him. I know that the Ghostbusters over there have been kind of hoarding a lot of his time, but he's a really.
But I mean,
really
if you're
great
gonna
guy.
go find him,
And you
check
can
the
also
Ghostbusters booth.
check out the Ozarks, the Ghostbusters of the Ozarks.
Ghostbusters of the Ozarks.
Yeah.
And they brought it big this year, and they've got slime juice and
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they're like really hardcore this
They got the
year.
Ecto
12 different versions of Twinkies.
Only like half of which are delicious,
Right.
depending on your preferences. For
When did they change the recipe for Twinkies?
and they decided that trans fats are bad for you.
Yeah. I want my Twinkie to last 1,000 years and taste the same when I eat it. Not that crap that does
Ooh,
something.
well,
Sorry,
moving on.
the FDA decided that trans fats were bad. I can't.
Nobody listens to
guys,
that.
after all of this stuff about, geeks and getting in shape, I don't think we should go down that road.
I'm sorry. Do you not like Twinkies, Keith?
Twinkies are all right.
For the record, nobody knows he's as much as like I do. He was about to lie.
I like
thought about
the zebra cakes. They're the best.
Those are good.
The
Right?
cosmic brownies.
Oh my god, yes.
Now I'm hungry.
Oh, man.
Very good.
Yes.
Real quick, we're going to wrap up real quick. Final words. Going to start with Alexis. Final words on G.A.M.E Year 8.
Game's really fun. I've been working all weekend on it, and I spent all my Thursday night here. I spent all of yesterday here. I'm going to spend all of today here, and I'll be here tomorrow, and it'll be great.
There's going to be a lot of great stuff there. Coming up shortly after us, there's going to be a movie premiere for a trailer for a local filmmaker. There's going to be a costume contest later on the night.
And it's going to look amazing. I've seen some of the cosplayers coming up to the front desk getting the forms.
I think that the MC is going to be awesome,
So good.
personally.
Oh,
Brandon.
yeah, I bet you do.
I've been loving G.A.M.E this year. Every year it's great just to be able to come. It's a lot more relaxed atmosphere. Obviously, I'm not working, so I don't have to be left and right and center everywhere. So I can sit down. I play games with my friends. I get to go have fun and just enjoy.
Because it's
that.
not
Wait,
Brandon's
wait.
fault if anything goes wrong here.
You have friends?
One friend.
I'm sure you have at least 2.
That don't work for him?
Yeah.
Yeah, like a friend.
I
and
pay
like,
those guys.
Miss Sandy from the Springfield Hooligans.
I'm going to give kudos to all the cosplayers out there.
Like
I've
including
seen
me?
I've seen a huge group of teenage kids doing their anime stuff, and it's just fantastic.
Oh,
to
the
see younger
Undertale,
people.
the Undertale cosplayers were
Yeah,
here for a
they're
panel
awesome.
earlier, so there's like characters everywhere.
And I can pronounce most of what I've seen so far, so that's kudos for me.
Yeah, no one
Mikey
picked
Mason,
anything
if you're
Japanese.
Mikey Mason, if you're listening, I actually get to pronounce all of the names this year. Keith, final words.
You know what? I'd like to thank pseudo guest and really cool guy Daryl Clonch for helping out with the big panel that I had yesterday. A visual effects artist who lives here in Springfield, who's actually worked on pretty much all of the Marvel movies. Okay, and the latest Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle film. So you guys unfortunately missed out. Well, there's one guy that was here. Yeah, wasn't he cool?
Yeah.
Oh man,
The one guy.
Yeah, the one guy.
one guy,
He made out like a bandit.
That guy.
But yeah,
Oh, wow. How can we not talk about this? Just forgive me. Sorry.
Wow, our closing statements are completely invalidated now.
just like at VisionCon, they also have a movie room. And they've been playing some great stuff.
Anything by Sigourney Weaver? Anything by Sigourney Weaver?
They're playing the original 1984 Dune tomorrow. They're playing the extended Gladiator. There's a live-action Street Fighter Assassin's Fist.
Yeah, you didn't know?
Okay, well, you guys can stay in here and listen to the next panel. You're supposed to watch that.
Oh, ouch.
Spice is live.
Spaceballs is tomorrow. Yes! There's all that stuff and a whole lot more. We love the folks at Eclectic Endeavor. We love the folks at 1984. Most importantly, we love the folks at Game Year 8. Thank everybody for coming out to our panel. Thanks for the folks that are listening at home to listen to our live broadcast of Fanatics and Fans. So for...
Ow, Alexis, don't hit me.
Brandon.
Sandy.
The Doctor.
You're not the doctor. Lies.
The doctor.
Lies.
And my name is Hawk, and you're listening to Fanatics and Fans.
Yeah.
You sit on a throne of lies, Keith.